guys didn't hear it from me, but Delta Canuckian's playing Gears of War 3. Yeah, that's right. Hey guys, Delta Canuckian here. What's up, interwebs? And obviously Gears of War 3 gameplay. I can record on my 360 now. I got the cables. So I don't know when. I kind of want to buy this game. I've only rented it, but you know, money is. I want to spend it on other games, and I also need to buy live now that my month is just about up. My free month. So this might be a game that I either have to pass on or I have to wait a while for. Obviously because of that, and because once Battlefield 3 and Modern Warfare 3 come out, I don't know if I'd really play it that much. But overall, I've enjoyed my week playing the game. It's been a lot of fun. I played a good chunk of the campaign of Gears 2 since I got that for free, and you know, I kind of enjoyed it. Though the multiplayer, I played one match and I hated it. So complete opposite. I really enjoy Gears 3. It's definitely difficult. And that was a 6 shot. Come on, for a Gears /360 noob like me, I think that's a 6 shot. But yeah, oh my god, I lost my train of thought. Alright, yeah, I enjoyed the game. You know, it's difficult, it takes some time to get used to and get into, but, you know, it was fun, right? I've been enjoying it, and I guess since I have 10 minutes in total to talk, well, just over that, I figured I'd kind of share my, first, well, they're not really first impressions, but just my impressions overall of the game. Yeah. I'm trying to think of where to start, and I guess I'll start with graphics, because that's the first thing that grabs my attention. The game looks really good. I know it's running on Unreal Engine 3. At least I think it is. I don't think there's been any, like, new engines. And to be honest, it does kind of look like, graphically, it looks kind of standard fare-ish from, for Epic Games stuff, you know, Unreal Tournament, you know, really buff dudes, that kind of stuff. It has the same style to it, I guess you could say, but it still manages to look quite unique. And overall, it's a really good looking game. I'm so used to Unreal Engine 3, just the texture popping, and I noticed that Gears 2 had it, and I've seen very little of it, if any at all, in Gears 3, and I really like that. It's great. Yeah, it's just overall the game looks good. The lighting is spectacular. The textures look really good. You know, honestly, I haven't really noticed anything to say that it's not at the same level as some of the PS3 exclusives. I'm not saying it is quite there. It's not Killzone 3. It's not God of War 3. But it's still a damn good looking game. It's one of the best looking games out there right now, and it's a lot of fun. As you're seeing right now, the sprinting, to be honest, I found that kind of awkward. I've gotten a little used to it, but games that keep this style, that run on the Unreal Engine and keep this style, Gears of War, Army of Two is the only other game that really comes to mind right now. I'm recording this late at night. You know, that sprinting style is kind of awkward, especially since when you're not sprinting, you move very slowly. But you know, it's one of those things, you get used to it. Like I said, Gears is a game that you definitely need to take the time to get into it. It's quite difficult. There's a lot of strategy to it, unlike, say, Call of Duty. I guess I'm not really saying Call of Duty doesn't involve strategy. Well, okay, it doesn't involve that much strategy. Call of Duty doesn't, but this, compared to Call of Duty, is you definitely have to be thinking through your actions, making sure you know when to push forward, when to fall back to keep yourself alive. Especially with the way Team Deathmatch works, as I'm sure Gears people know. If you don't know, as you see in the top left corner there, you have a certain number of tickets, and once those run out, you no longer respawn. So you know you're dead. That's it. So it's very important to stay alive, stick with your teammates so they can revive you, that type of thing. So you have to think out really every move. And you know, I'm still learning, but I think I'm doing pretty good. Overall, this gameplay was pretty solid. I think 13-4. Yeah. So I've kind of, there's not really much I want to elaborate on. The gunplay is solid. You know, decent amount of recoil, that type of stuff. Though it's easy to control. You know, obviously, again, one of those things you just need to get a hang of. Obviously, it's different than first-person shooters, the ones I usually play. But I also do play a lot of third-person shooters. You know, I guess you can count Infamous as a bit of a shooter, Uncharted. Though both those play, they play kind of similar to each other, but Gears is a lot different. Even Army of Two, which I think plays kind of similarly to Gears, feels significantly different. That's kind of cool. I love the power weapons. Overall, my favorite right now is the torque bow. As you saw me using that in the first round, I love that gun. The first time I used it, I did better than as you saw in this round. I had that one hit, and then there were a couple where the guy just dodged out of the way in time. So you know, I'm learning how to use that. I'm learning everything about this game, and yeah, it's definitely one of those things that you need to stick with and get to know and learn the ins and outs if you're gonna enjoy. And obviously, the other thing that helps is playing online with your buddies. That's probably my favorite thing about the 360 right now. Just party chat and all that. Just the connectivity is so much better than the PSN, and it keeps me coming back. I love my PS3, but man, not having party chat is a pain in the ass, really. It's a pain in the ass because I could be playing a single player game and I get to, you know, if I want, I could be chatting with my buddies at the same time. Instead, like on PS3, you know, we have to get everyone on Skype, and if people don't have their computer near their console, then they can't join in, and blah blah blah. But again, I think I said this in one of the previous commentaries, the PSN is only like 5 years old, whereas Xbox Live has been around for much longer. I think 10 years, or close to that now. So you can't really compare the two. I'm not trying to ignite a fanboy war here. But like I've said previously, both consoles have their advantages and disadvantages. Xbox Live is better than PSN. There's, you know, that's just my view on things right now. From being a proud PS3 owner for 3 years, and now a proud 360 owner for 3 weeks. But yeah, I've kind of ventured off topic from Gears 3. But to be honest, I don't really know what to add. I guess the way the health, I don't even know what to call it, signal type thing, where you get the COG logo showing up in the middle of the screen. It's very distracting, in my opinion. And I got kicked from an Xbox Live party. Enjoy. The guy, the host of the party, whenever he got bored, he just kicked me because he doesn't like me that much. Though you'll see Mr. COG gameplay get me back in there in a second. Anyways, back to what I was saying. That little indicator there that you're low on health, I found that really annoying. Just right in the middle of the screen. To be honest, I'm not sure what the reasoning for why they chose to do that instead of like the typical just the edges of the screen. But I find this more distracting than the edges of the screen thing, to be honest. Maybe that's just, you know, I'm sure people that play Gears hardcore and only Gears would prefer what Gears has over Call of Duty. You're obviously, you know, you're talking to someone that plays Killzone, Battlefield, Call of Duty, all games that, you know, have the same type of health indicator thing going on there. So, you know, that's my opinion. It's just something that I haven't really gotten, I guess you could say I haven't gotten used to it, but I just find it really distracting. Other than that, the guns are good. I love the Nash's shotgun. The sawed-off pisses me off a bit. Kind of cheap, but I guess the limited range makes up for it. I don't really like using it, because basically I understand the power of it, and if you hit the shot, it's great. But if you go in and miss your shot, it's such a slow reload. You're basically screwed. So I prefer to have the Nasher, because then if I miss that first shot, hopefully I can recover, land the next couple shots to finish the guy off. And it does have a bit more range, so and faster reload. Basically, just I like kind of everything better about that gun. As for the primaries, Retro Lancer, I like the bayonet. I don't like anything else. As for the other guns, the Hammer Burst, I was using it for a while, and it's fallen out of my favor. I'm back to using the Lancer. Really liking the Lancer. I got that shiny gold Lancer. Looks sick. I like it.
Where the hell are you guys?
Yeah.
You're good to go.
Gameplay is almost over here. That's about all I really have to say. Kind of ventured off away from my original topic a couple times, but what do you expect from my 12:30 at night ramblings? Anyways, I'm Delta Canuckian. If you like the video, comment, like, subscribe, that whole deal. If you want to stay tuned for updates of any kind, best place to do it would be follow me on Twitter at Delta Canuckian. Yeah, that basically does it for me. My gamer tag is on my channel page if you want to add me. You can add me on 360. Still not accepting friend requests on PS3, as I've said many, many times. But that is it. I'm Delta Canuckian, signing off because I'm extremely tired. See you guys.